Hello and welcome to Smitty's. I'm a woodcutting fanatic that loves to run a chainsaw. I run alcohol chainsaws, corded chainsaws, I race chainsaws, and I even run the occasional vintage one. You will see all sorts of content from the homestead, so please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment. And as always, please come back for more. Now remember, I cannot do this without you. You're everything to the channel, so please remember, subscribe, give that thumbs up, leave that comment. I hope you enjoy. Today, we are going to have a lot of fun. How are you doing today? We're going to run a couple of saws for you today. We're going to be running the Stihl MS170. We're going to be running a Pull-In Wild Thing and my Echo 4910. Basically, I am prepping for Sawfest, and these three saws I do not predict that I'll be running again until the Sawfest. So I figured, you know what, I'll just fire them up, go through the three saws, and just make sure everything's in order. None of them are running at a performance level that I would expect them to just clean house, but they'll be, middle of the pack, maybe a little better. I'm not showing up at Sawfest to try to win everything, you know what I mean? I'm showing up to have a good time. Run some saws, do a little racing, that's what it's about. But today we're gonna run these saws. Now, the Stihl MS170 is on alcohol. It has a pipe, has one of the ugliest pipes you might have probably ever seen. I had a big hole in it, or a couple of big holes, and I just patched it with like a big piece of 1/4-inch steel. It's ugly, it's so ugly, but it gets the job done, and it's running on alcohol. The saw's not, I should say, the saw's not running to the performance level I was hoping. Whenever I was building the saw, I took it to a point where it really started running great. I took it a little further and it went backwards on me. So the performance level is actually a little less than what I had it before. And the only way to correct it is literally to start over, but I'm not going to do that. I got a good running saw. This is the one we're gonna run. It may not be at its peak, but it's gonna work. You know what I mean? There's no gasoline involved with it, so it'll be interesting. I'm missing the air filter in the top cover. I threw them somewhere and I can't find them, so we're gonna run it without an air filter or a top cover or nothing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Now the Wild Thing, it is a Briscoe built saw. I didn't have any sort of a Wild Thing to run, so I basically borrowed this one to run. That way I can, at least participate in the Wild Thing contest. And finally, the Echo 4910. Again, it is a Briscoe built 4910. Runs fantastic. And it'll be the saw that I run in the 55cc and under class. Now, this is a ported saw. It's meant to be a great firewood saw. It's not meant to be a race saw. So do I expect it to win? No, I do not, but it runs fantastic, and it's going to be the saw that we run. Now, out of the three saws, I'm betting the 4910 is going to easily beat the others. I mean, the 170 is on a 3/8 LP chain, which is like a little wee tiny tooth. The Wild Thing, it's running a semi-chisel safety chain. And in fact, the 4910 is the only one that's actually running a full house, full chisel, really good grind, So I do expect the 4910 to be, faster than the others. But, I'm not out to win the races. I'm there to participate. Now, those of you who are curious about these saws and are interested in seeing them run, we're going to check it out right now. So, I hope you enjoy it. Now, I'm having some trouble with the MS170. The carb adjustment screws are turning out on their own, basically causing the saw to get richer and richer over time. And this is probably 8 or 9 cuts into this, the clips that you're seeing. So the saw does actually perform a little better than this. By this point, it was running a little rich. right, so there you go. There's the 3 saws. They probably won't be started up again until Sawfest. So, you know, I got everything done on these 3 saws that basically it's going to happen to them. I just got to put the air filter and top cover on the 170, and it'll be as complete as I'm planning on taking it. Maybe someday I'll take another one and build it again, because I definitely took it too far. I lost some performance whenever it happened. It was enough that I noticed it, so, you know, definitely enough that it's not going to be at its peak performance that I had it at. It is what it is. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.